let's talk about combining like terms. The first thing I want to do is I want to imagine a scenario where you look in your desk drawer and you're looking through your desk drawer and you see two pens and you put the two pens on your desk and you pull out, $5. And you put that on your desk. 3 rocks. I don't know where we got the 3 rocks, but they're in your desk too, and you put them on top of your desk. You find another pen in the drawer, another $2, and another $10. Well, if someone said to you, hey, remember when you opened that desk drawer, what did you find? You're not going to say, I found 2 pens and $5 and 3 rocks and another pen and $2 and $10. You're going to combine what you can combine to make that a little bit shorter and easier to picture. So let's do that with our first little kind of non-mathematical expression here. So in order to do that and make it easy, I'm going to color code things. Okay, so the pens I'm going to highlight in pink. So I have 2 pens, and then I have another pen. And a pen, we all know, means 1 pen. Okay, now let's go to green. And it's only appropriate that we highlight the money in green. So here we go. We have $5, we have $2, we have $10. And the rocks, let's do in blue. Okay, well, let's see if we can combine these by looking at the color coding. Okay, so I have 2 pens and another pen. That would be 3 pens. And then I have $5 and another $2 would be $7 and another $10 and that would be $17. And then I have the 3 rocks, which there were only 3 rocks. So isn't it easier to say, I found 3 pens and $17 and 3 rocks? And that's what we're doing when we're combining like terms. Now, notice I could not combine the pens and the money. I can't say, 3 plus 17 is 20. I have 20 pen dollars. Right? I can't combine $17 plus 3 rocks and say I have 17 rock dollars. Okay, so I can only combine the same things. Okay, now that's when we add. Let's see if it works the same way when we subtract. Okay, so let's say I go in that drawer again and I see some pens. How many pens do I have? I have 6 pens, and then I have another pen. And you notice this time I'm highlighting the plus sign in front because I want to make sure that I'm adding another pen. Okay, and this is why. If you see over here, I have 5 rocks, so I'm going to add the 5 rocks. But then you know what happens? When I'm not looking, someone takes 2 pens away. Okay, so now what am I going to do? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say, well, let's see what's going on here because we have 2 operations now, not just 1. I have 6 pens. And then another pen, and then I'm taking 2 pens away, and then I'm adding the 5 rocks. Okay, so now let's see, what do we have here? I have 6 plus 1 is 7, but then I'm taking 2 away, so that would be 5 pens and 5 rocks. And so that's why I am including the subtraction sign with those last two pens, because I need to know what's going on. Combining sounds like you're always adding, but combining like terms means adding and subtracting. Okay, so let's leave the world of rocks and pens and let's go into algebra land. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to treat these the same exact way as we did our rocks and pens and dollars. Color coding. Okay, let's color code the A terms first. A terms, any term with an A in it. So I have 3A. And you see I have minus A, so I'm going to include the minus sign. And any more A's? No. Okay, let's color code in green. Okay, I see a +2. And that's a constant, so I'm looking for other constants. Oh, +5. Okay, and now, finally, let's do the B terms. We have plus 6B minus 2B, okay? So let's pay attention to those signs. Now, what am I going to do? Because this is our first one, I'm going to rewrite everything. I'm just going to collect all the color coding together. So first the pink, 3A minus A, and if you want you can put 1A, because you can remind yourself that minus A is the same as minus 1A. Okay, plus 2 plus 5 plus, now we're going to the blue, 6B minus 2B. Okay, and if you want to double check, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms, so we didn't leave anything out. Okay, now let's see what we can do. All right, so we have 3A minus 1A, or minus A, is going to be 2A. And then we have plus 2 plus 5, and that's going to give us plus 7. And then last but not least, we have our B terms, plus B, plus 6B minus 2B would be plus 4B. Because when I combine my B terms, 6B minus 2B is 4B. And usually what we do is we write our expressions with the constant last, and we write it in alphabetical order when we order the variable terms. So this would be 2A plus 4B plus 7. Okay, and so color coding makes it a lot easier. Well, sometimes you don't have highlighters, and what are we going to do in that case? Well, this is not my idea. This I got from my principal, and I was really impressed when I saw this. So I only have a pencil or a pen. I don't have fancy highlighters. What am I going to do to make my like terms stand out? Well, let's try shapes, okay? Oh, look, here's an X term. I'm going to put a box around an X term. We have XY, minus 3X. Remember to include the operation, or the negative sign. 2Y, XY, 20. Okay, done with the X terms. And again, I'm going to write them down here. 10x minus 3x. Okay, now, again, going by alphabetically, sort of, I see xy terms. And I'm going to put a circle around them. It's not really a circle, it's kind of an oval. Okay, I have plus 3xy, and then I have minus xy. All right, and when I write that, I'm going to do plus 3xy minus 1xy. I'm going to put that 1 in there again to remind myself. And then, I don't know, let's do a diamond shape for the y terms. Oh, any more y terms? No. Okay, so that's just going to be plus 2y. And I think, let me do, oh, I don't know. I think maybe let's do a hexagon around the constant term. So that would be plus 20. All right, and now let's do our thing. Collect the x terms together. Let's see, we have 10x minus 3x is 7x plus 3xy minus 1xy would be plus 2xy, right? If I add 3 and then I take away 1, that's going to be a net gain of 2xy. And then we have the plus 2y. And then the plus 20. And we are done combining our like terms. And just like that, we see how important organization is to certain things in math, especially when we combine like terms.